Well, we're officially one day away from the NFL draft, and the rumors continue to be so crazy you can't believe anything, except for the fact that Bijan Robinson himself told ESPN he wants to play for the Eagles, and specifically Jalen Hurts. We'll have that audio clip for you guys as well. And the NFC, the quarterbacks are all leaving. Is Jalen Hurts about to dominate everything? I'm Thomas Mott. This is the Thomas Mott Show. What's up, guys? Thomas Mott here. Welcome to the Thomas Mott Show on a Wednesday. We have a live show tonight, Wednesday Link Live, day before the draft. Myself, Josh Davis, Philly Special Show. Link down below. Don't be late, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to take all your questions, do a live mock draft, and get you ready for tomorrow night's live show. We'll also be live for all the entire first round of the NFL draft. So subscribe, thumbs up, notification bell. Let's go. Wait a second. Let's start with some breaking news here. Nobody knows anything, and no one knows what's going on. And I'll prove it to you with this one tweet from Dov Kleiman that just dropped earlier this morning. Look at this. Update. NFL general manager told ESPN there's no one worth trading up for. When asked about trading the second or third overall picks per NFL Draft Scout, Miller adds that while teams like the Texans and Cardinals might want to trade down from their top picks, no NFL team is looking to trade up with them. End quote. Okay, well, a little bit of fun there, but let's just be real. Nobody knows what's going on. Everybody has different opinions. Everyone's hearing different stuff. Some people say, oh, the Cardinals are for sure going to trade out of 3. Oh, someone wants to move up for a quarterback. Oh, C.J. Stroud's going to drop. Oh, no one wants to trade up for number 3. Wait, does someone want Anthony Richardson? What are the Eagles going to do? Where's Bijan going to go? It's all smoke. I have no idea. You have no idea. No one has any idea, and that's why we're doing a live show during the draft, the way we can all react to the craziness that will be the 2023 NFL draft. If I had to guess, and I'll give you my full predictions tomorrow on the show, I think we're going to see quarterback, defense, then quarterback, and then quarterback 1 through 5. I'll talk about who those are coming up on the show tonight, but also on my show tomorrow. Okay. Move over here to what was a very exciting day if you were a New York Jet, but also matters for the Philadelphia Eagles. You see Aaron Rodgers entering the Jets facility. He's shaking hands. He's looking cool in his sunglasses. Aaron Rodgers is officially a Jet. Now, that doesn't matter for the Eagles, although they do play against Aaron Rodgers this year, a.k.a. they play against the Jets. However, what matters is this picture. The picture of the current NFC quarterbacks the day before the draft. Do you see anybody on this list that actually scares you besides the guy there sitting at number 3? They're not in order, but Jalen Hurts. Hurts is clearly the best quarterback in the NFC. He's better than Dak. He's better than Daniel Jones. He's better than Sam Howell, Desmond Ridder, Andy Dalton, although that will be Bryce Young, so maybe Bryce Young's going to have a good rookie year. Who knows? Derek Carr, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford gets respect. He might be number 2 on this list for me. I do think that he, when healthy, is pretty darn good, but is he healthy? Brock Purdy, Geno Smith, Justin Fields, Jared Goff, not bad. Jordan Love, Kirk Cousins, there are fine quarterbacks here. But what do you see on this list? You see a list of one elite guy who's been to a Super Bowl recently. Stafford in there as well. We'll give him credit where credit is due. Jared Goff, sure, we'll give credit where credit is due. But really, one guy at the top of this list showcasing why Philadelphia should be able to dominate at least the next couple of years, but maybe for a little while after that. I also want to throw up quickly the Jalen Hurts contract extension, which happened days ago, but we're just getting the full details on what's going on in terms of his money. Look at the numbers here. Look at the numbers in terms of the base salary. With the options and the bonus money, yes, but what you're looking at is essentially the idea that Philadelphia has a ton of cap space this year, in 2024, in 2025, and 2026. We talk about dominating the NFC East. The Eagles are not going to be a quarterback contract heavy organization until 2026, where they have the option to restructure and the option to go ahead and push dead money out further. We talked about this before, but when the numbers came in yesterday from Albert Breer, it's absolutely incredible what the Eagles did with the Hurts contract. This is as team-friendly of a modern NFL quarterback contract as possible. Hit the thumbs up button for that. The Eagles are ready to pounce on some big-name free agents, whether it's trade, whether it's next year's free agency, who knows, but they have the money to do so. Okay, draft stuff here. This was obviously the Twitter clip that was circling all day yesterday. NFL Live, Dan Orlovsky, he's kind of a closet Eagle guy. His wife likes the Eagles, his kids wear Eagle jersey. He asked the question that we all wanted to know. Hey, Bijan, take Mahomes out of the equation. Name a quarterback you'd like to play for. Here's what he said.
Jalen Hurts.
Nice. Hey, what would that look like?
I'll say, hold it real quick. If you went to Philly, I would pick you to be the offensive rookie of the year because of the zone read.
Is he wrong? Obviously, he'd want to play for Jalen Hurts. Who wouldn't want to play for Jalen Hurts right now? Who wouldn't want to play in Philadelphia with the Eagles offense? And if you're a running back with their zone run, zone read scheme, I mean, you're talking about an offensive line that's going to create mega holes, and then an option-based offense that can do RPOs, that can do quarterback reads, that can do all sorts of stuff to give you one-on-one opportunities and a boatload of free space. Oh my goodness. I mean, obviously he wants to be an Eagle. Who wouldn't want to be an Eagle? Now, it's also interesting that he was asked by NFL Network, essentially, in your visits, what impressed you the most? And here's what he said about that.
Eagles, it was an amazing visit. From coaches to GM to the janitor, the staff. I mean, everybody there was just amazing.
Bijan really wants to be an Eagle. I mean, let's just be real. These answers scream, I want to be an Eagle. Now, we got to preface, Bijan said he only went to 2 places. He went to Tampa Bay, and he went to Philadelphia, and Philadelphia was more impressive. Shocker, because Tampa Bay's quarterback is Baker Mayfield and or Kyle Trask, so obviously he was more impressed with the Eagles. But in the end, it is worth noting that Bijan really wants to go to Philadelphia. Now, will that actually happen? I don't think so, and I'll give you more details on that in a second and really dive into it tomorrow. But for all the Bijan talk, I'll be shocked if the Eagles actually go ahead and take him. If they do, you'll see my reaction live during our draft show, obviously tomorrow night here on the channel. Be sure to be tuned in for that. And then, of course, we're giving away one of the first-round draft picks jerseys, as we've been doing the warm-up to that and getting people entered during every single Wednesday show. But if it's Bijan, you could get a Bijan jersey. But despite the fact that Bijan wants to be an Eagle, I really think the trenches are where the Eagles are going to go. And I gave you this tweet from Jacob Rabidi, at Birds Country. This is from Jeremy Fowler on ESPN yesterday. Quote, "The Eagles view him as a perennial Pro Bowl guard," end quote. And that, of course, is Peter Skoronski. Now, we've mentioned Peter Skoronski a bunch in the past. I've mentioned how I think he's going to be the draft pick. If I had to guess with my head and not my heart and bet all the money in my bank account on who the Eagles would take at 10, it's Skoronski. Now, I would much rather have a pass rusher. I'd much rather have Bijan Robinson. You could, argue a wide receiver, like a guy from Ohio State could make some sense here. But if you're really thinking with your head, I think Skoronski is most likely going to be the pick. And if the Eagles view him as a perennial Pro Bowl guard, another report saying the Eagles view him as a gold jacket guard, a.k.a. a Hall of Famer, they won't pass on him. They won't pass on him at all. They will take him. They will start him at right guard. They will let Cam Jurgens, rotate a little bit, play when needed, but have him ready to replace Jason Kelce next offseason, and they will go with a continual elite offensive line for many, many years to come. They did just invest a bunch of money in Jalen Hurts, and hence the argument is you protect him with the offensive line. Now, I think this is a little bit, overblown. I wouldn't do it. I've said this before, but if you had to ask me, Thomas, money down, who are you thinking it's going to be? I think Peter Skoronski, and for reasons that you see on your screen right there. Doesn't mean the Eagles can't get Jahmyr Gibbs in the later rounds of the draft. Doesn't mean they can't trade higher up from 30 to hit Bijan Robinson if he were to fall. It doesn't mean that. But I just think if you were going to actually put your head instead of your heart as to where the Eagles are going to go, Skoronski would go ahead and be the pick. Okay, plenty more stuff happening over the next couple of hours here. Again, 7 p.m., a Wednesday Link Live, myself, Josh Davis, for the Philly Special Show. We're going to hang out tonight. We're going to do a live mock draft, alternating picks. That's been a heavy request of both of us for some time. You'll see where we're going with all 31 of the first-round draft picks. And then tomorrow night, I really would love to have a massive watch party for the draft. And myself, Josh Davis, are going to be together. We're going to start about an hour before the picks kick off, and we're going to be live the entire night. We're going to do the jersey giveaway, hang out, answer questions, watch the draft live, and that way we can all react. Might have some of you guys join us on the show. Who knows? So be sure to go ahead and subscribe. Tune in for that. I'd love to get a couple thousand people watching the show and just have a bunch of people hanging out. So let me know if you guys are going to watch the show tonight and the draft show down below in the description box, and give me in the comment section, and give me your thoughts on who you think the Eagles will take at number 10. It's going to be a very fun day. Thumbs up for that. I'm Thomas Mott. It feels like Christmas Eve. This is the Thomas Mott Show.